Hello, my Zentangle friends. This is Barbara Langston, CZT. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher, and welcome to another session of Not Perfect Zen. I hope you're doing well. Here's my contact information, notperfectzen@gmail.com. If you would like to send me a copy of your tiles, I love seeing that, or just send me an email. I love making new friends and have found some wonderful friends through my YouTube channel. If you happen to post on social media, please use @BBL_tangles, and that way I get notified that you have posted your beautiful work on the internet and I can go look at it. So you can see I started out with my little note, what if, because that's what I'm doing today. What if I do something a little bit different? I found this tile, one of my older tiles, and this is the pattern Dealys, okay? Dealys by Debbie New. She's a CZT. And it has a little bit of Printemps in there. And the background is just very simple watercolor. Okay, just little things, you know, touching it like that with watercolor. And that was inspired by Project Pack 13, Day 1, when Maria used not watercolors, but something similar to do a background. And I thought, well, why not try a background today? And so I played and came up with these two backgrounds that I thought would be fun to use for today's tile. This is a 5x5 tile from Zentangle. This is a 3.5-inch tile. And all I did was use simple watercolors and a brush and had fun, okay? So I played, what if I did this and that? And I'm going to insert my two little videos that I did, because I did one and then I stopped. And then I wanted to try this one. So check this out, and then we'll come back and draw this tile. Okay, I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but I'm trying to kind of duplicate this tile, but I want to put two colors because I want to put kind of a pink flower here and green coming off this way, similar to what I did here. So I just have mixed a pink and a green. I have just, this is a number 8 brush, and I have a paper towel, and I'm just going to get a little bit of pink on my brush, and I'm just going to put some colors down kind of in a circle here. And then I don't want the dark tips, okay, so I'm blotting that off. Okay, not trying for anything perfect. Okay, so there's my pink corner. Cleaning my brush. Now I'm going to get some of this green, and I'm just going to come out from there, and then I'm going to blot it, and then just keep going. Just a plain paper towel. And this is just a simple pink watercolor and a simple green. Going off. Just having fun. Okay, that's it. Let's hope it looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and put touch of green up here. You know, just thinking, what if I did? All right, there we go. I think I still have green in my brush. I do, that's kind of cool. Where it's in the water. Okay, get a little bit more pink. Go over this again. Try it. Okay. Clean my brush. Let's do green now. Hopefully I won't run out of ink. I mean, watercolor. Oh no. Oops. Tiny bit more water on there. Hopefully I can get it. That was fun. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. And the pattern that I'm going to show you today is this one. It's a new one that came out on tanglepatterns.com, and I don't think I put the name of it on the back of this, but it's called Fleur. Fleur? Kind of like flower. So it's F-L-E-U-R, and it's by Mina Hsaio. It's, I'm sorry, H-S-I-A-O, and she's a CZT, and I looked it up, and you say that like Hsaio. And here's a couple more that I did. When I first started drawing, I drew flowers. And so I just wanted to show you one of these flowers and put it together with Dealys. This is such a fun little pattern. And so I'm going to use the 3.5 inch tile that I just made and colored. And the watercolors that I used were just simple, cheap watercolors that I got for my granddaughters to use. Okay? And this pattern, the basic pattern is just this. Okay? And it's just going around, and it's, let me show you first with this. And the basic shape is just that, okay? Kind of like a teardrop. And then you just continue coming around. It's meant to be a continuous movement of your pen, but I do stop. Okay. Okay, like this. But I'm going kind of fast on this, and I think my pen is running out of ink. Okay. And then this one's going to be kind of big, but I'm just going to go ahead and bring that around like that. Okay? So very simply, that's how that pattern works. So I will be using a Micron pen. I just switched to another pen because I think that one is having problems. I'll be using a graphite pencil and a blending tool known as a tortillion. And I keep this in there to keep the tip pushed out. Okay? So I want to put a plan to this tile. Plan to put the flower here. And I want it to be kind of in a circle. And I'm just barely putting my pencil down there as kind of a guide. Okay, so I'm going to go to the center and start my little loops. This pattern, if you look at it on tanglepatterns.com, She has a lot of variations. And of course you can do anything with it. I had a lot of fun with it. That's where you play what if. Okay. So I'm just going to keep coming around. And I really didn't follow that line. It's okay. Use a guideline if you want. Oops. Okay. Bring this one around and down here. And then the last one, I'm going to bring it around like that. Okay, just like all patterns, there's no right or wrong, there's no mistakes. And I think the one that I liked the most, and again, this was just playing around, I like this one. So let's try that. And we're just gonna, let's clean this up a little bit in the center. So I'm gonna come up and make a line, and then just kind of R this shape a little bit. Okay, and then we're just going to go around and repeat. Okay, align up the center, and then I'm just putting 2 lines coming up. I guess you kind of call this abstract when it's not exact. I am not a trained artist other than just playing with Zentangle. This one's not very big, and that's okay. I think I mentioned in my last video that the first art that I did was I would draw a little flower pot and put a very simple daisy coming out of it. I don't know if I have any more of those, but that was my favorite thing to do. Okay. One more. If you don't have watercolors, of course, you don't have to worry about this. It's still a fun pattern to work with. And you could put your flower in the center like this, and then the next step, I'm going to go ahead and kind of add some rounding in here. That was one thing that I saw in the examples. And I encourage you to go to tanglepatterns.com and look at her examples. This didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it, but no mistakes, no problem. Just have fun, and I'm having fun with this today. Okay, so there's my little flower, and with Dealys simply starts kind of like this, and then you come around. Very easy. It's just these auras around the area that you started with. Okay, so again, excuse me, I like to kind of start like this and put kind of like a little fescue there in the center. And then just begin your auras back and forth. It's a simple pattern with a beautiful effect. Okay, so I could come here and do the same thing. Different sizes. And then I would just come back here and stop. Okay, so you can see on here how that looks. So now I'm going to add that on here. First, I am going to use my kneaded eraser and erase that circle that I put on there that I didn't really use. And then I'm just going to make some wavy lines and start adding that pattern. I just really liked how that looked on that older tile that I found. And then I just thought it would be fun to combine it with this new pattern, Fleur. And I don't remember when Debbie created this pattern. She is a CZT from Singapore, and her group does some awesome stuff. Okay, I'm going to put kind of an end on that one and stop. Come out this way. Go ahead and add my little end. You can make these as large or as small as you would like. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Start another one. And then I'm just going to come back and stop where that one is. Okay, let's fit one in here. This one I think is very mindful. Okay, I'm going to go under. I'm going to have it come under again. And then just stop. Let's try a little one. Okay. I think it might have been better with a little bit bigger flower, but that's okay. And this is just the way that I started. Okay, and we can just leave that. Let's come this way. I have not tried this. It's just an idea that I wanted to share. And when you have fun with Zentangle and don't worry about the outcome, I shared a quote yesterday from Matthew McConaughey. When we focus on the outcome instead of the activity, and we miss the doing of the deed. Okay, so for this one, I didn't focus on the outcome, just focusing on the idea of having fun with this. Okay. I like the way it looks when it goes behind these other leaves. Okay. I'll put another little one down here. Okay, we'll just stop there. What do you think? I don't know if you can see the pink very much, but I really like how that looks. Okay, I'm going to start down here. Okay, and then I'm going to put a small one here. Okay, let's try one over here. And I am going to put, okay, put this under because I know I'm going to come off of it a little bit. You may be able to hear my dog in the background. She stays with me when I'm doing my videos. Her name is Coco. And at the end of September, I will have had her for 4 years. And the vet said they thought she was a year old when I got her. So she's about 5 years old. I'm gonna let that one just go off. Okay. What do you think? I'm gonna have one come behind. Come out this way. All right. Okay, so what I did on this one is I put Printemps. How about that? Let's just do it. Or you can just call it a spiral. It's an easy way to fill in some of these little spaces. Again, just what if I usually practice these tiles several times before I do a video, and I have decided lately to be more unplanned. I guess that's the best way to put it. Cool. I am going to plan on putting my chop here. So many times I finish a tile and then I don't have room to put my chop. I'm going to go ahead and put it while I have the space. Okay, another Printemps here. You could put anything in there that you would like. Or just leave it without anything. How about that? Okay. So I'm going to go back to my little flower. I think it's kind of getting lost. And on these center parts, I'm going to do what Maria Thomas calls in thatching. So I'm just putting my pen in these tips and then go up. Okay, so it ends up making one side kind of dark, and then it gives kind of a gradient as you go in that direction. Didn't mean to go that far. That's okay. Yeah, it's going to make our flower show up a little bit better. I think it kind of got lost there. But I'm not looking for a specific piece of art. I'm just looking to have fun, and this has been fun. I had fun making the tile and coloring it. And again, if you don't have watercolors, then just do this pattern on a plain sheet of paper. All right. And I'm just going to go around this edge and redefine this line. And I will come back and add shading. I think that will help define that flower a little bit better. Trying to not mark up my pad that I have under here. I think our flower got a little bit lost. It's okay. All right, let's add some shading. So I'm going to go around this flower. Hopefully we can still see the pink. I don't like to make my colors too dark, but this one might have been better, a little bit darker, but it's okay. Okay, now with my tortillion, I'm going to soften that. Okay, just push it into the paper, pull it out a little bit. Okay, and on these Dealys, these patterns, I'm going to put shading on just one side of each of these. And where it goes on top of the Printemps, you can add a little bit of shading there. Okay, so a little bit here, a little bit there. I will probably try this again on this tile. See how it comes out. Or use that tile for something totally different. I have really had fun playing with the watercolors again. And you don't need anything expensive. I have used a cheap set of watercolors that I got for my granddaughters, and they worked just fine. Okay, so I missed that one. And then I'm just gonna soften it. But I'm not gonna bring it all the way across. And I've got enough graphite on there that if I forgot to add it here, then I can just use what's already on my tortillion. And here, this one goes on top of another one, so I'm gonna add a little bit of shading there. So this is a new pattern. This is an old pattern. Like I said, I'm not sure when this one came out, but I've had that tile for a while. I had no idea how this was going to turn out. All right, what do you think? It's a little bit different in person than it is on the screen, I'm sure. Zoom in for you a little bit. All right. That was fun. This was totally unplanned, except that I did want to show you these two. And then I just decided to show you some quick watercolor ideas. So there's that and that. This inspired me to do this. And again, here's a couple of different ways to do the pattern Fleur. All right, there you go. Step 8, hold this out and appreciate it. If you're not sure if you like it or not, I will have to hold this one out at arm's length and look at it. I kind of wish I had done the flower a little bit larger, but it's okay. Have fun with it. Appreciate what you've done. You're an artist, okay? I'm an artist. I have learned to appreciate the fact that Zentangle has helped me feel like an artist again, okay? Thank you so much for joining me on this. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, share, leave comments, and come back again, my friends. Hope to see you soon. Bye.